Your 10-speed transmission is either being protected right now or it is being slowly worn down. And do you know which one it is? Most F-150 owners do not. The three fixes we are covering today cost under $300 combined. And that number matters because a 10R80 rebuild runs $3,800 to $6,200. But the reason most people skip these fixes is not money. It is that nobody ever explained clearly what each one does inside your specific transmission, what it is preventing, and exactly how cheap it is compared to what happens when the problem it prevents shows up anyway. We are going to fix that today, but we are starting with the fix that gets done wrong more often than it gets skipped, because doing this one wrong is almost as bad as not doing it at all. Fix 1. The right fluid in your transmission, not just any fluid. If your 10-speed has ever been serviced at a shop that was not specifically paying attention to your transmission's fluid specification, there is a real chance your 10R80 is running on the wrong fluid right now. And if that is the case, every shift your transmission makes is generating slightly more heat and slightly more clutch pack wear than it should, invisibly, silently, on every single drive. Your 10R80 requires Merckson ULV. That is not a general ATF category. It is a specific low-viscosity formulation that Ford developed around the hydraulic tolerances of the 10-speed's valve body and the engagement characteristics of its clutch packs. The viscosity profile of Merckson ULV is what allows your shift solenoids to build pressure precisely and your clutch packs to engage with the speed and firmness that Ford's shift calibration was designed around. Put a fluid with a different viscosity profile into your transmission, even one labeled as compatible or equivalent, and your clutch packs are not receiving the hydraulic engagement pressure they were calibrated for on every shift. Here is where it gets interesting. The performance difference between Merckson ULV and a substitute fluid is not something you feel as a driver. Your shifts do not suddenly feel wrong. Your transmission does not throw a code. What happens is subtler and slower. Your clutch packs engage slightly softer than spec on every affected shift, generating a small amount of additional friction heat that your fluid absorbs. And your fluid degrades faster because it is working harder than it was designed to. You will not feel any of this happening. You will feel the result of it somewhere between 80,000 and 120,000 miles when your clutch pack wear catches up to your asking price expectations for the truck. The fix is straightforward. A full drain and fill with spec-correct Merckson ULV runs $150 to $250 depending on your service location. Before you schedule that service, pull your existing service records and find out specifically what fluid was used at your last transmission service. You do not actually know what is in your transmission right now. That is the question worth answering this week, and the fluid is only part of the story, because there is a component inside your transmission that the fluid is supposed to be protecting, and that component has almost certainly never been touched on your truck. Fix 2. The pan drop and filter your 10-speed has probably never had. Your 10R80 has an internal filter sitting inside the transmission pan that catches the wear debris and contaminants circulating through your hydraulic fluid circuit every time your transmission shifts. That filter is not accessible on a standard drain and fill service. Getting to it requires dropping the transmission pan, replacing the filter, inspecting the pan magnet, and reinstalling with a fresh gasket. The parts cost for this job, filter and gasket, runs $40 to $65. The labor adds an hour to 2 hours depending on the shop. Here is the problem. Because the pan drop is not included in a standard fluid service, and because most service reminders are written around the fluid interval rather than the filter interval, the internal filter on your 10-speed has almost certainly never been changed. Not because anyone made a specific decision to skip it, because the reminder to do it simply never came and nobody thought to ask. And it gets worse. A saturated filter does not just stop catching debris, it begins restricting the hydraulic flow your valve body depends on. Your valve body is the precision hydraulic control component that manages the timing and pressure of every shift your 10-speed makes. When hydraulic flow to your valve body is restricted, your shift timing degrades. Your clutch pack engagement pressure drops below spec. Your torque converter lockup timing becomes less predictable. These are not dramatic failures. They are the kind of gradual performance degradation that makes your shifts feel slightly off in a way you adapt to without ever connecting it to a filter that costs $40 to replace. But here is the twist. When you drop your pan, you also get access to the pan magnet, a magnetic drain plug or magnet strip that has been sitting in your transmission pan collecting ferrous wear particles since the last time anyone was in there. What that magnet looks like tells you exactly how hard your clutch packs have been working. A light coating of fine, gray metallic dust is normal wear. Chunky debris, metallic flakes, or significant accumulation is a finding that changes what your service appointment needs to include. You cannot get that information from the outside. You can only get it by looking. If your 10-speed has never had a pan drop and filter service, or if you cannot confirm with a service record that it has, that job belongs on your list before 100,000 miles, not after, before. Fix 3. The $0 fix doing more damage than the other two combined. Everything we have covered so far costs money. Not much money, but some. Fix 3 costs nothing. It requires 1 button and 2 seconds of awareness. And if you are not doing it consistently, it is undoing the value of everything else on this list every time you load your truck and drive. Your 10R80 was engineered around shift parameters, line pressures, and torque converter lockup behaviors that assume you are using tow/haul mode whenever your truck is under real load. When you are towing, when your bed is loaded, when you are climbing grades, when you are pulling more throttle than a light highway cruise demands, and you are not in tow/haul mode, your transmission is managing those real-world conditions with shift logic calibrated for an empty truck on flat ground. The specific things that go wrong in that situation are not subtle. Your torque converter lockup clutch cycles in and out more frequently than it should under load. Every unnecessary lockup cycle is a heat and wear event on your converter clutch. Your line pressure stays lower than the load demands, which means your clutch packs engage softer than Ford's engineers specified for the conditions you are creating. Soft clutch engagement under real load means slippage. Slippage means heat. Heat in your clutch packs is the single most common precursor to early 10R80 failure in the service data. Stay with me, because this is where the actual cost becomes clear. Your transmission fluid temperature in tow/haul mode under a moderate tow load runs measurably cooler than the same conditions without it. Independent measurement data consistently shows a 15 to 25 degree Fahrenheit difference in sustained fluid temperature between tow/haul active and tow/haul off under matched conditions. That is not a comfort metric. Every 10 degrees of sustained fluid temperature above spec roughly doubles the rate at which your fluid's additive package breaks down. Tow/haul mode is the difference between your fluid protecting your clutch packs and your fluid failing your clutch packs under load, and it costs you nothing to use it. This is where most people get it completely wrong. They treat tow/haul as a feature for extreme situations, something you activate when you are pulling a heavy trailer on a steep grade. It is not. It is a transmission management mode your 10R80 was designed to operate in any time your truck is under real demand. If your bed has weight in it, turn it on. If you are on any grade with any load, turn it on. The cost of doing this wrong is not a single repair bill. It is the slow accumulation of heat events that your clutch packs absorb until they cannot anymore. The full picture on your 10-speed. Here is the straight math on everything we covered today applied directly to your transmission. The correct fluid service, Mercon ULV, verified by name, not assumed, runs $150 to $250 and directly protects your clutch packs from the wear that wrong spec fluid generates on every shift. The pan drop and filter service runs $40 to $65 in parts and 1 to 2 hours of labor, gives you a direct look at your transmission's internal wear history through the pan magnet, and removes the one component that can quietly restrict hydraulic flow to your valve body without showing any external symptom. The tow/haul habit costs nothing and is the single highest leverage thing you can do for your 10-speed's thermal management on every working drive. These 3 fixes are not insurance against every possible 10-speed failure. Your transmission can still have issues that no maintenance schedule prevents. But the most common causes of early 10R80 failure, wrong fluid, degraded hydraulic flow, thermal overload from operating outside the intended mode under load, are directly addressed by this list. The cost of addressing them is under $300. The cost of not addressing them is a rebuild bill that starts at $3,800 and does not apologize for the timing. Your transmission is working every time your truck moves. It does not get a day off. What it gets is what you give it. And now you know exactly what that needs to be. Hit subscribe if this kind of direct breakdown is what you want more of on this channel. And if you want to go deeper on your 10-speed, specifically the 7 maintenance items that should be completed before 100,000 miles and what each one costs if you catch it on schedule versus after it fails, that video is already on the channel. Your transmission will thank you for watching it before you need to.